What is up, everyone? Welcome. We're here for yet some more Ultiduo action. This is the CappingTV North American Offseason Ultiduo Challenge. This is round 4. I'm Connikins. Joined by me on the cast is my good friend Sir Jaden, and we got Looster on the production doing some awesome stuff. So, Jaden, how do you feel going into round 4? I think this is going to be an exciting one.
I'm super excited to see who's going to come out on top here. And looks like we're already starting. MH3 jumping in already. Psy guy trying to get in, but going to get denied by the shotgun as MH3 doing an amazing job already. Off a great start.
Yeah,
getting
May
the cap time already. Wow.
May kill binding there. I like that. I like that. Just May just baiting for the rocket, just wasting some ammo, wasting some time. I respect it.
It's like Psy guy once again walking down here, getting ready. Hopefully to jump. Yep, he's going to jump up here. Going to get denied by the shotgun once again, but he's going to be able to get right up. But he's going to get shotgun finished off by MH3 there. I almost thought Pupude got the saw there, but wasn't able to, as Psy and May look to walk back up here. Hopefully they can be able to get it. Looks like Psy's having a little bit of trouble getting on top, but he is going to be able to do it. Getting a lot of damage off on MH3, but he's going to get hit very hard. He's very even play. Psy is going to be able to pull it out. He's going to be able to finish off the med, and he is going to be able to take it back. Poopute.
Poopute just trying their best. That was really good. You know, they were at 88%, so that's really unfortunate to see them sadly go down. But then again, we got Psy and May, you know, doing some good stuff, trying to stay in, do their best. They're going for some shots right here, looking pretty even so far. But Psy guy is going to get that frag onto MH3, and Poopute is going to have to press their kill bind, as we do see Psy and May try to even things out.
MH3 jumping. Oh my goodness, amazing air shot from Psy there as MH3 just gets completely denied. Falls down, and more directs coming out from Psy to finish him off. Amazing shots from Psy guy right there. I mean, I gotta applaud.
Yeah,
and once again, another air shot to deny MH3.
Wow.
He's just not letting him have it at all, as now both Poopute and MH3 are separated, but Poopute is gonna get the arrows on MH3 as he goes. Oh my oh,
the drop,
the air shot drop right out of the air to finish off May, as Psy is now alone. MH3 jumping back in to bully Psy off of that platform, as now they have control, but Psy did get a lot of time. So now MH3 and Poopute are gonna have to bring it back. But Psy jumping back in, getting some great rockets off. Amazing shotgun shots. Gonna be able to finish MH3 off as he walks right back up. And he's gonna get the finish on the med kill here. Med surfing. Oh, almost hits it, but not gonna be able to. He's just trying to finish off this med here, but can Poopute live? Nope. Gets directed there as MH3 jumps in for the med sack. Oh, gets Psy actually. Might be able to bring this back. May trying to get MH3 here. Goes for the saw. No. Not going to be able to do it. So close. But MH3 is going to be able to bring it back. Amazing clutch from him.
Yeah, so that was unfortunate right there. We saw that they did waste a bit of time, you know, before getting the Uber charge ready to go. But regardless of the fact, Poopute does have about 10% ad, about 15 rather, but doing some excellent work at the moment. I've got to say, one thing I'd like to mention about these teams is that they're both currently undefeated throughout this bracket, as we see a single rocket manage to take out both Poopute and MH3. Psy guy and May just looking to totally crush it, as they do make the timers go even. So in terms of objective, I think both teams are doing an excellent job, and it really goes to show why they're undefeated, because look at these air shots, man, coming out of these players.
Psy just proving to be so consistent with these air shots, and MH3 not able to mix up his strafes enough to be able to get around them, as Psy just continuously, and now going actually with a shotgun denial to keep him off of that platform. Gonna be able to take him out potentially here. Psy is going for the kill, but now MH3 is wrapping around trying to get May as well, and they're forced to use the Uber here for the cleanup. And now it is once again even for the two teams, as hopefully MH3 and Poopute can bring it back here.
Some excellent work being done. We see Psy trying to go for those shots once again, manages to hit one air shot, doing a good job. That's going to finish off MH3 and Poopute. Obviously having to use that kill bind, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing here from Psy guy and May. Just amazing stuff from them, staying on this point, going for those shots, doing an excellent job. They're trying to go in. We see May go for the saw, manages to hit one of them. They have about 71%, so they do have the Uber charge coming up pretty soon in about 5 seconds, or about 10 seconds actually. They'll have it, so looking really good from them. So they are trying to stay in, looking to go for yet another shot. We see MH3 getting some serious damage onto Saigai, though May hitting that arrow, keeping them alive. They're trying to stay on, trying to stay aggressive onto this point, but having a bit of difficulty. MH3 trying to go for some more damage, but Saigai just proving to live, proving to tank all of that damage. MH3 taking so much health away, having a really difficult time. We do see that the Uber is ready to go on the side of May and Saigai, but they're not going to have to use it as it's just a medic left. 62% from cpTV. They're having some serious difficulty, but it looks like they are going to stay alive for the remainder of this duel. As MH3 is coming out very shortly, we see cpTV trying to go for some saws, but the force is going to come out finally. MH3 is down, and cpTV is also going to go down as well.
The denial power, the denial capability of Saigai. There's so many air shots coming out. It's completely, it's giving MH3 such a difficult time being able to bully Saigai off this platform, but he's going to get some good shotgun shots off. Rebute's going to get a saw, but he's not going to be able to survive the fall damage. No. But MH3 is able to take Saigai out and will be able to capture this point, hopefully, just for a little bit of time. And we've seen at the start of the round, MH3 is able to deny Sai off of this platform with that shotgun. Hopefully, he'll be able to hold this for a little bit longer to take it back. Hopefully, bring the times down, make it a little more even, but Sai's not having it. He's jumping in, getting super aggressive. He's going for this kill right here. The shotgun's coming out, but wow. Sai is going to get sawed by cpTV, and MH3 is going to be able to finish it off. cpTV is going to get a saw on May as well to get a huge Uber advantage, to be able to get right back on that platform. Amazing stuff from MH3 and cpTV, but Sai once again coming back in to get that immediate force because cpTV was so low, and now it looks like they're going to have to try to play cleanup here, but Sai, yep, oh no, Sai's actually going to go down, which forces May to killbind. Luckily, that gives cpTV and MH3 a little bit more time with that point, but hopefully they'll be able to hold it for longer as Sai walks out here to get ready for another jump.
So we do see them coming in for yet another jump. About 2 minutes left on the side of them, so they have a whole additional minute to work around as opposed to their enemies. But Saigai and May, oh my god, May with
wow.
2 saws! 2 saw kills, look at that. I love seeing that aggression from these medics. I love seeing medics that are not only able to, hit those arrows and heal their teammates, but I love seeing them utilize their movement, utilize what power that they actually do have hidden within them to actually get some damage, go for some frags on top of that. And it's so sick to see. We are seeing Sai take down those 2 players yet again, and with about 45 seconds left on the clock, things are looking to be really good for these guys. They have the Uber advantage, they have total ad at the moment, so things are looking to go their way for this first round.
Looks like MH3 is actually going to get the force there. A very, very good one. He was able to surf off of Sai's rocket, get to May, and get that force. So now this is one of their final chances to be able to push out and take this point. Saigai going for a spawn camp. Unfortunately, they're going to get wrapped as MH3 trying to get some shotgun shots off, but Sai just is able to deal more damage, and cpTV is not going to be able to hit any significant saws. And now Saigai with only 10 seconds left. This is the last chance for MH3 and cpTV to bring it back. MH3 jumping in. Saigai not going to be able to hit the air shots. MH3 going for the med. cpTV sitting on point. Unfortunately, MH3 is going to go down, and Saigai is going to clean up cpTV here to finish off the first round, getting that cap time down. And the first round goes to Sai May. Amazing first round.
Yeah, I think that was a really good first round. I think we saw some seriously dominant plays coming out of Saigai and May both. I do want to hand it to cpTV and May as well. They did some excellent stuff as medic. We saw those saws come out into play once again. Those are what we love to see, just those medic frags. Definitely some unusual plays that we did see. But then again, I mean, you can't get mad at that, bro. Like, it's so sick to see. We love to see that. So it looks like at the moment cpTV and MH3 do get the first cap, but I think Saigai and May are looking to change that pretty shortly here. They're trying to get on a level playing field, trying to get some additional damage, but having a bit of a difficult time doing it, though. We do see the air shots come out. We see cpTV, they saw that Saigai was distracted, so they were going in for the saws. They managed to get them, but sadly the shotgun is going to stop all of that, and look at that. Excellent stuff coming out of Saigai and May.
MH3 and PP getting a very, very good start again, able to take the point for a little while there, but Sai is able to bring it back with May, getting amazing juggles off of MH3 as he bombs him once again. Train Rocket's just getting completely juggled by Saigai. PP going in for some saws. He actually gets one. PP is barely going to be able to live here. Actually going to finish Saigai off as May is forced to back up. That is huge for MH3 and PP. They now are sitting on an uber advantage trying to... Oh my goodness. MH3 trying to finish off May here. May's barely staying alive, and Saigai is pushing him back. Oh my goodness. MH3 not able to get the kill on May there, as now PP goes down, and MH3 once again losing their uber advantage.
Wow. What a crazy play. What a crazy play.
May's movement proving to keep them alive. So much. Oh my goodness. And now MH3 getting popped up here. Once again, Sai getting amazing shots off. And they're forced to use the Uber here, but they're going to get the cleanup. Sai once again able to take that point back. Slowly getting that cap time and getting that lead. Looking very, very good for them.
I mean, that's exactly what they would want, man. You know, they are in the ideal position. Just get that damage in. But that's going to change very quickly as we see that MH3 and Pew finally take the point back once again. Looking really even for these teams so far. You know, I've got to say, they have that control. It's just a matter of them hanging on to it. They have about 60% on their belt right now, so about 50% ad that they have to work with. If they play this smart, I think they can do well. They just have to make sure to keep their men up, but that's not going to be the case. With Caster's curses, we see May get a frag onto Pew, and then Saigai getting one onto MH3.
MH3 and Pew proving that they can take back the point. They have the ability to. It really is just a matter of holding against Saigai's attacks. I mean, Saigai, a very, very formidable foe. Just shots coming out, so many air shots. Saigai proving to be a super difficult soldier to fight against, as his denial capability, his air shots, his juggling is almost perfectly on point, and the damage, the amount of damage he can output is insane.
Yeah, seriously, just so close for these guys. You know, it seems, just looking at the clock right now, it's been such a back and forth match with these guys, just capping back and forth. Yo, that air shot though, we see the Pew doing everything they can to keep MH3 up, but it's not going to be an easy task for them to do. Pew trying to stay in. They finally just bait them out, go for the kill bind, as they need to play with their teammate. But Saigai and I've got to say, Saigai and May doing some excellent stuff. We do see Saigai going for a lot of air shots at the moment. Every time he sees that bomb, he just wants to hit it so bad. Sadly, not getting it every time. But look at these rockets, man. Just doing an excellent job going on to Pew right there. Pew just trying to go in for that saw once again. They are going to get punished for it. Takes so much damage, and finally they're out. But Saigai, you know, taking so much. He's about 60 health. Now he's at 10, so he really needs the heals badly. Thankfully, he gets an arrow just in the nick of time. As we see an arrow, as we see some rockets again be launched straight into MH3. MH3 having a bit of difficulty playing around these. We see some more come out of Saigai as Saigai tries to approach this situation to the best of their ability, but MH3 just will not die. He finally goes down. Pew using that kill bind, and Saigai and May just, you know, getting away with that pretty luckily.
Lucky for MH3 and Pew though, they are able to keep the time very even here as they keep taking the point back. MH3 going for, almost gets the med there, but just barely going to be able to survive as Pew also goes down successfully. They weren't able to get that Uber, but now MH3 once again going to go in for the sack, trying to make May force.
Oh! The drop!
Gets the drop!
What a
massive drop to be able to bring it back. This is their chance. This is their time to be able to bring their time down, to keep it even with Sai, maybe even get a huge advantage. Sai gonna get ready to jump in here, but he's getting spammed heavily. He's gonna have to play it slow. He's gonna walk up slowly here, try and get some direct. He's gonna jump up, actually gonna get denied by the shotgun here as MH3 holds this very well. Sai getting bullied off back to the corner of the map. He's actually gonna get sniped by Pew in the arrow.
Wow, Saigai probably not too happy about that. Just gotta watch out for the medic, man. The medic is a menace, bro.
Wow, Saigai and May once again walking back out here. Sai going for Super low jump here. MH3 holding this very, very well. Sai's forced to back up. He's getting juggled. They're both just trading rockets here. Amazing shots coming out from MH3. Also direct. Oh my goodness! May surfs off of MH3's rocket straight into PewPew. It gets a saw to trade.
We've seen Market Gardens, but Uber Gardens, I think those are amongst our favorite plays to see. Jaden May sadly having to use their kill bind, but wow, what a ridiculous move.
So, I'm speechless right now. The amount of plays coming out from both of these teams is absolutely insane. Sai jumping in once again, both trading shots. Both players are still very healthy, but MHC is going to take some damage here. Going to get juggled pretty hard as PB goes in for a good saw. He's going to go for another one. Actually going to back up as MH3 is very, very low, and they need to get some heals. Sai Guy getting some shotgun shots off. They're both going to get blown back here. Keep in mind, MH3 still has the point here, so the clock is ticking down for Sai Guy. He needs to finish them off quickly. The more time he wastes trying to take them out, the more time he has to try to bring it back and make it even. MH3 and PewPew finally going down for them to be able to take the point back.
So they do have the point back. Looking to even things out is May and Sai Guys. So they have about 2 minutes left to work with. You know, they have some time that they have to worry about because right now the red team sitting at 128, but things could change pretty soon. They do have that Uber advantage. They have a lot of time to possibly kill. They have time to use as well. But then again, that only lasts for about 1 life, so they're going to have to use it in a dire situation, and that dire situation has come very early as we see them have to pop it already, make sure that they're cautious. And we see, I'm not sure if that was a bit of a... Okay, so they switched, they picked up their enemy's metagun, hoping that it would have a bit more Uber, but sadly, it didn't have much, about the same amount of charge, so not really too much to go off of, but May just trying to stay in here, doing a good job as we see Sai Guy try to go for some serious damage, but it's looking to be really even between these guys. Oh! And we're seeing that knockback, some great stuff against MH3, but PewPew just trying to keep their player up, doing an excellent job of it, as Sai Guy takes a lot more damage. He's getting focused, having a tough time to work around. This is May trying to go in, but May cannot make the play, sadly, all on their own. As about 1 minute and 5 seconds left are on the clock on the side of MH3 and PewPew.
Amazing stuff. Once again, MH3 able to get that point back, bringing the time down. Their lead is growing. Sai Guy has to be quick here. He's going to be able to catch MH3 out away from PewPew and then pick off PewPew right after to get the point back. He gets it back immediately. This time is so close. Both teams don't have a lot left. They both need to act quickly here, and MH3 immediately jumping in for the bomb. Gonna get hurt very badly, and he's gonna get air shot. An amazing shot from Sai Guy to be able to finish him off right there. And Sai Guy's gonna be able to bring that time down to even and maybe be able to close it out here. MH3 needs a good kill here. He needs some good frags. But he's gonna go down once again. PewPew actually getting a saw on the med though. PewPew, will he be able to survive? Well, Sai Guy, no, Sai Guy is unfortunately gonna clean PewPew up, but this is looking good for MH3. This is his chance to be able to take the point back as Sai Guy has to slow down now and wait for his med, but he's jumping back in. It is mostly even here, but MH3, oh no, MH3 doesn't have the health to be able to survive the fight, and now Sai Guy with only 20 seconds left. Will MH3 be able to bring this back?
Yeah, this is where it gets most hectic when you're in a frenzy just to barely get some time onto the point. About 15 seconds left for Sai Guy and May to possibly take this all. We do some players going down left and right. About 5 seconds left on the clock. It's up to PewPew. PewPew is too scared to come out of that spawn door. They're trying to surf onto the point. That could seriously build them some time, but is it going to be enough as we see MH3 get onto the point? Sai Guy's super weak, manages to get an arrow, and they try to get back onto the point, try to revert all of the capture time possible, and that is what is going to be giving them the round.
Amazing, amazing stuff from both teams. A very, very, very close second round there, but Sai and May were able to still be able to get that win for the 2-0 victory. But man, what a crazy match.
Yeah, seriously, I think that was great. You know, both players obviously very happy about that. Wow, I think that was such a close game, just coming, especially that second one. You know, MH3 and PewPew having to worry about two invite legends, really. You know, Sai Guy and May, you know, they're dangerous players, but... And again, I think MH3 and PewPew put up a wonderful fight. I think they seriously gave it their all. It was just a matter of endurance for them. They did everything they could to just show that strength, exhibit that power. but ultimately we saw that May and Saigai came out on top. So Pro Era is going to be winning that opposed to HLM. I saw that the Ice Monkey was on stream a bit earlier, so that was cool to see. But wow, what a great round 4 game out of those players. You know, Pro Era taking that 2-0 against HLM, but that was so back and forth. That last round was just so
Seriously.
insane, so close between those guys. I think that's when Ultiduo matches are their most fun.
Definitely, you know, once you see that back and forth, you see the air shots coming out, the Uber saws, the Uber exchanges, the drops. I mean, we saw it all during this map, and we saw it all with some insane, with just so much flair as well. We saw Saigai hitting so many shots. We saw MH3 hitting so many clutch sacks and amazing plays from both the medics. You know, we saw very clutch arrows. I even saw like a lot of mid-air arrows from Pew saving MH3 there. We saw, you know, awesome saws, some crazy aggression from the meds as well. I mean, what more could you ask for in a match?
Absolutely. I mean, wonderful stuff. So we are going to be looking at the logs here. Just one thing I'd like to mention is that those teams were previously, before going into this match, undefeated. And May and Saigai, they got the 4-0. So
Wow.
they went through all of pools, not losing a single game.
Insane. I mean, who else? I mean, Sai, we know Sai is a very, very, very experienced player, is insane, and he's just proving it right here. He knows how to play Soldier, he knows how to play Ultiduo, and he is dominating so far.
Look at that, 62-14. I mean,
I
you
believe
can't
that's
ask for anything better.
I mean, the Sai just completely fragging out. We also see a couple frags from the meds as well, though. They did do a lot, especially in terms of the Uber saws. On blue team, though, we did get 2 drops, whereas red got 0. But for MX3, it seems like it wasn't enough for them to get the win, even though they did get those 2 drops.
Yeah, I think that was an excellent match. You know, just definitely showcasing the ability of both these teams. You know, I think the logs, although really impressive on the side of blue, you know, looked really good. But I think just I don't think they're. I guess it's an interesting situation where I guess what I'm trying to say, I'm not sure how to put this into words, but where I don't think the logs are too reflective of what we saw, at least in that second round, because it was so close, so back and forth. But despite that, just Saigai, and just look at him, bro. I mean, 62 kills.
62
I can't get over that.
I mean, it's domination. It is just the embodiment of he frags. And like you said, even though these logs show that, you know, Saigai seemed like he was fragging so much more and he was completely dominating the entire match, it wasn't true. If you go back and actually look at the match, it was very, very back and forth, like you said, especially on the second round. You know, they were very, very close to losing, but Saigai was still just able to manage to pull it out with May.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was such a fun match to see between these two teams. So again, congrats to Pro Era for winning that. You know, May and Saigai securing that 4-0. That is so awesome to see. What a wonderful bracket run coming out of them. But MH3 and Pew Pew, you know, 3-1. I think that's really good too. I think they did an excellent job. They did what they could. You know, Saigai and May, obviously, you know, came out on top. They did some excellent stuff. They got the frags necessary. They got the time. You know, they just played the objective a bit better and for kills. But then again, I think HLM did some amazing stuff. They had that second round so close, such a nail biter of a second round. So I think they should be pretty satisfied for the most part.
I would be satisfied as well. I mean, you can still be happy with a 3-1 run, especially going up against someone like Sai. It's almost beating him, almost taking a round from him. I mean, I would be hyped as hell. Like, imagine almost beating Saigai and breaking his 4-run streak. So, like, I got to give it to MH3 and Pew Pew. They did amazing, especially against Saigai and May. They hit those shots. They got some clutch sacks. They did what they needed to do, and they did it very, very well. Especially on a map as open as this, especially when Saigai proved to just be hitting so many air shots. MH3 was able to mix up his strafes and was able to avoid side guys air shots a lot more as the rounds went on as well. So he did really well at adapting towards side guys, aggressive, air shot, his denials and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you said it best. I mean, definitely so much skill to possibly take down a team like that. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and I really do like the effort that HLM put in to possibly get to that point. Almost causing two invite players to stagger right there. I mean, wow.
I mean, what more can you say? Just explosive match. I mean, it's exciting to see, and I hope to see more of it. I really do. It's super exciting to watch all this stuff happen. There's so much that can go on during these Ultiduo matches. It might seem like such a simple game mode. These maps might seem very simple, but there's so much that can go on, and the speed at which the battle can turn, the speed at which one team can be winning and then the next they're losing. Like, it is super intense to watch. It's super fun to watch, and hopefully we get to see more of that moving on in these next matches.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's so much to look at. I think the next couple of matches we are going to look at, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we are going to be looking at 2 more playoffs matches. So so that is correct. So we will be looking at those very shortly. I'm hyped for playoffs, honestly. I mean, if it's anything as good as we saw in round 4, I think we will be so pleasantly surprised. And chat, I hope you stick around for that, because that is going to be so fun to check out and cast.
Yeah, these matches just seem to be getting better and better as we move along, and I'm super excited to see how these players are going to play against each other in playoffs. These are going to be the best of the best. They're going to be the ones who knows, they might have the potential to come out on top. So this is going to get, not only is it going to get more intense, it's probably going to get a whole lot more action-packed, a whole lot more crazy plays, drops, air shots. Who knows what we're going to see, but I'm excited for it.
Yeah, likewise. I think there's so much that there is to look forward to within these games. Just again, we've seen it all so far, but then again, I feel like there's some absolutely ridiculous play that we're gonna have no idea is coming. And when that play comes, we are gonna see. I don't know, man. I'm just so excited for these games. I think Ultiduo is such a fun game mode. But guys, make sure you stick around. We'll be back with some playoffs matches very shortly. We'll be back soon.